Jill Malik. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you hit that sub button and the notification bell to be notified when I do go live. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing today? If you're not subbed to the channel, make sure that you hit that sub button and that notification bell to be notified when I do go live. And today we are going to be talking about 90 Day Fiance Season 6, Episode 13, Happily Ever After. Man up or shut up. Now let's just jump right into it. Thanks you everybody for coming through today. This morning I'm stumbling on my words a little bit. But let's jump right into these couples. We got Natalie and Mike. Natalie ghosts Mike the day of her surgery, and I don't know what Natalie was doing when she went in there. He was saying that she was taking too long, but she ghosted him basically for a while, like some hours, and he took the truck and left her with no way of getting home. Like he was out of there, no lie. He was out of there. I don't know why he left her anyway, but she went back there, got her surgery done, and he said she don't know where she at. But he returns back to the hospital to pick her up. Now, I ain't gonna lie, that just watching that, it was satisfying seeing him be there for her. But at the end of the day, you don't just leave, you know, like even though she did ghost you, but you don't leave your wife. And this is another reason why we know that they're not together. Allegedly, they're divorced in real time right now because look what Mike does. Like, and another thing, Natalie probably ghosted him because of all the stuff he be doing. He be yelling at her like he got a high pitched voice. He be yelling at her stuff, defending his mom over her. He's supposed to defend his wife, but he obviously defended his mom. But still, at the end of the day, this is your wife, and if she leaves and she just not calls you and she don't answer your phone calls, yeah, you pissed off. But that's all what it was for them. She got her nose hurt, nose was bleeding, everything. I don't know what was going on with her. Like, yeah, I'm glad she got her surgery done so she can finally breathe now. It wasn't like she got a new nose. She just got something done in the inside of her nose. I don't know if they expanded her nostrils or what, but she can finally breathe now. And I didn't want to see all that blood in the girl's nose, but that's about it for them. And let's go to Andre and Elizabeth. Now, Olivia picked an R&B in DC where you can't park an RV. Now, this is all Olivia's fault for picking what she picked, and Elizabeth, Andre was like, well, I'm down here, I can't park this effing car. Yeah, you need to use this, your fault. And then the sisters trying to steady go at him. This what shows you that the sisters, Elizabeth's sisters, just messy. I ain't gonna lie, they just messy as hell. Like they would just study constantly picking at Andre when they need to get on their sister about like, look, you got us out here trying to find a place. Stop arguing with the driver. How many times I'm gonna keep telling these women to quit arguing with this man while he driving this big ass RV? The RV is big, like super big, and they study in his ear. All that. Don't nobody want to hear that. Let him drive, and y'all need to get where y'all got to get safe. Obviously, y'all don't want to get there safe if y'all keep bugging this man all up in his ear. He don't want to hear that. He really don't. But the family gets frustrated and heads to a hotel in MD. Now when they go to this hotel, one of the husbands, he was talking to Elizabeth. He was on Andre's side, like, yeah, don't worry about it. They be doing that. I don't know why they picking at you. You know, and I understand. I respected him for that. Like, damn, somebody need to back Andre up because he's over here, no family. Only family he has is Elizabeth and the baby. And that's it. And so I can see why him and Chuck are trying to be on Andre's side because they understand, like, dude, you're driving us across the East Coast from all the way from Florida going to New York, but they stop in DC. They going past New York. They stop in DC. And if y'all know, DC is not RV friendly really because it's a tourist attraction. So if you're driving an RV there, you most likely ain't gonna find no parking space. there at all, like, cause it's right there by the White House, all that. But you ain't gonna be able to just find no parking space for that big old RV. And now this is the part I don't like. Charlie was being, when they get to the house where they were supposed to get, Charlie was being messy. Charlie was being messy as hell, telling the aunt about everything and instigating a fight. Basically, he instigated a fight with Andre right in front of the parents. Right in front of his grandparents. Dude, Charlie, you in front of grandparents, auntie, out here acting like a whole bee. Let's just call it what it is. He acting like a whole female dog. That's what he is, and he shouldn't have been sitting up there messing with this dude like that. I don't like Charlie, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like Elizabeth's dad's side like that, like, cause they messy, and especially what Charlie did. Like, you did that on purpose, trying to start messing with this man. He was trying to start mess with this man in front of his auntie just to get a rise out of her. And the auntie is like saying, oh, well, you don't need to, everybody going against Andre except Chuck and Elizabeth. They like, Chuck made it clear he was, because Andre, he clocked there. He said, didn't you help out your kids? And he was like, yeah, I did. And I figured he was like, I'm pretty sure him and Andre had a conversation of where he was saying, yeah. And Chuck said, I help out my kids, and if they have a wife or a husband and significant others, I feel like they're my kids too, so I have to help out. What makes sense if Charlie is saying that? For some people, they don't believe in that, but Charlie, he's like, yeah, he's willing to help Andre. A lot of people at that place, the whole family was against him. I don't know if it's because he's not from America, but it just came off funny to me that they were just treating him like that and treating that boy bad like that. They need to grow the hell up. Charlie, you need to say your ass out of people's situations and quit being so damn nosy. Worry about what you got. You know what I'm saying? Worry about your home. Then you just trying to embarrass the boy. Man, this dude is married to your sister, so how do you look at the end of the day with a baby? How do you look at the end of the day fighting with him and he married to your sister? You look like a fool, to be honest with you. And anybody, then she was like, I ain't like what the auntie said at all. She told me some. She immediately went at Andre. Andre, you need to calm down. No, you need to calm down, Charlie. You need to talk to your nephew. You need to calm him down because he got a mouth on him and he gonna get his mouth knocked off. You hear me? Like somebody gonna punch him in the mouth. Straight up, I wouldn't have been even upset if Andre would have just hauled across the room and just socked him for all that lip. Now, nobody want to hear that. We had a family function, and here you go disturbing the family function already first day in. Oh, I didn't want to fly with y'all. I ain't want to argue with y'all. Not in the room. You just petty. That's what it is. You just a petty individual. You didn't want to go. Look, man, look. I'm gonna be so honest with y'all. I can't stand Charlie, and the fact that he was saying that he didn't want to go because he didn't want to go. He don't like Andre. He don't like Andre, and I don't know why he got so much hate towards the man. He tried to ruin they wedding in Moldova. He be trying to do damn just like that. Your sister, you ain't dating your sister. You're almost coming off like you love your sister a little bit too hard. You hear me? But we ain't gonna talk about that because that's all legend. But I doubt, if anything like that was going on. But anyway, stop doing that. Stay out of that business. Stay in your lane. That's how people get hurt. You all up in your sister's husband business with your dad. Let them have business together. But I'm not gonna hold Charlie head too long because he don't understand nothing. He just slow as a box of rocks. But let's go to the next couple. We got Yara and Jovi. Now, Yara and the family go pick up Jovi at the airport. It was a little crying scene, sad little scene, whatever, blah, blah, blah. They crying and all that. Jovi seems more excited to see his daughter than his wife. And that's what shocked me. But I mean, I understand why he was happy to see his daughter. I mean, who wouldn't be happy? You just left your daughter. You used to seeing your wife, but still be happy for both of them. But I understand with the baby, he want to see his baby. A man that's being that happy for their baby means he's going to be a real good father. So he misses his baby. So he want to see his child, let him, spend time with his daughter. And he kind of said, yeah, I miss my clothes being clean. I missed all that. And I think Yara took it the wrong way and was like, oh, that's all you miss me for? Now I'm thinking the man was saying he was at the bottom in a boat at the bottom of the sea, not getting his clothes washed, having to hand wash his clothes for him to come back home. He enjoys his wife too. He's saying he enjoys your time too. So y'all don't take it too personal when he said that. And he was just saying that he misses you too as well. He included you. So you can't get too mad at the fact that he misses you for washing his clothes. Maybe you do wash clothes good. I don't know. But most of the time I just seen you complain. I ain't gonna lie. I just seen you complain. But now about the new place, he doesn't care too much for the new apartment in the area that they moved, that Yara moved them in. Because he's saying that he basically wanted to be around the city. He don't want to be out in the outskirts, in these nice areas. He don't care too much about it. But Joe, you got a baby now, you got a family to raise. You want to be around other people that's raising a family too as well. You don't want to just always be downtown New Orleans, like around all that loud noise, loud people, fireworks, all that stuff going on, neighbors fighting. You don't want to hear all that. Go around somewhere what's a secluded area and it's around people that got a family just like you. Now you are a married man with a baby. So yeah, it's time to switch up the location anyway, Joe. You're not a single man. And I seen what Yara said. She said, I had to get rid of that sofa because I don't know what type of woman you had on that sofa and what you was doing on that sofa. Which was smart. Yeah, don't have your baby laying on that sofa like that. If Joby was messing around with other women before he met you, yeah, that makes sense. You don't want all the accidents on that baby on you. So yeah, get rid of that. And I'm proud of them for moving where they had to move and get up out of that New Orleans downtown area, because it's a better area on the outskirts. They got good areas everywhere. But I ain't gonna hold that ill too long. I'm just go to the next couple. Now we got Ronald and Tiffany. Now, Ronald and Tiffany, they just was doomed from the start. Just from how the way Ronald is over there and he ain't really had no job. I don't even know where he getting all this money from. So that's another thing I'm about to question in a minute. But Ronald takes the family basically shopping for Christmas decorations. Man, this man spent about $600 and something, I think, on Christmas decorations. He was tripping, knowing that Tiffany didn't agree to stay in the U.S. for Christmas, but the bill did come up to $680 US. Now, for somebody who always asking their wife for money, how did you pop up with $680? I was so expecting for that card to say you owe a balance, but it didn't. So I was like, okay, he got some money. What is he doing? Working or what? And he charged the credit card. I don't know if he overdrafted, because you can't overdraft on some cards. I don't know how it is in other countries, but you can't overdraft. I don't know if he overdrafted the card or what, but it didn't make sense to me that man spent $680 on Christmas decorations. And bro, it's not that serious. You could have spent the easily $100 and some dollars. You have 2 kids in a home and a wife and yourself. So you'll spend that money on food. Half of that you could have saved on food or something. Seriously, for real. But Ronald isn't happy that Tiffany told his mother about their problems. Now, when they go to this zoo place or whatever to go see the elephants, Ronald has the baby. He's taking care of his daughter now, and doing things for his daughter or whatever because he's in front of his mama. But Tiffany slides off with Ronald's mom, and they started talking. And she basically told him that she don't feels like he's stepping up for the baby when they at home. He's not doing enough. He's not providing enough. And basically she was like, she want to go back to America. She don't think it's gonna work really over here in South Africa. And so the mom started, getting like teary-eyed, and so did Tiffany. Tiffany felt bad. You know, I understand where Tiffany was coming from. Because she's saying, like, I can't do it over here with your son. He doesn't have everything that I really need. He doesn't, my family isn't here. It's just you guys. So now they go out to eat. So the mom decided to take the babies for the day. Let them go and have their own time. As soon as they get in the car, I don't get it with with Ronald. Ronald comes off as a user. Like, and he's using this girl, talking trash to her bad, telling her to say sorry. Like, she was like, he was like, she told him like, oh yeah, I talked to your mom. He was like, so what did you talk to my mom about? What, like, that's a woman's conversation. You know, let them have a conversation. That's woman time. And she was like, basically, yeah, I told her. She told him the truth. Yeah, I told her that I didn't feel like you was stepping up in the household. And she was like, yeah, you shouldn't be telling my mom that. That's what he was saying. You shouldn't be talking to my mom. She's just like, I'm sorry. Huh? What? Then it goes on commercial, comes back, they go out to eat, and he just gets all mad again. And he was like, I need you to say, I heard him say, I need you to say sorry. What? Yeah, this dude has personal issues that he hasn't fixed yet. You need to stop doing that to that girl, because that don't even make no sense, telling her to apologize for what? I'm not apologizing for nothing. Dude, you in the wrong. You was totally in the wrong for sitting up there doing that girl like that. And to be honest with you, she deserved better, and I hope she do get better, because you got her so manipulated in the mind. I seen the little interviews and stuff. I'm not allegedly, they not together. I'm not gonna throw that out there. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't go looking into these people, like I said once again. But I just cover what I see on the TV show, and it just didn't make any sense how you had her apologizing. She didn't deserve you, to be honest with you. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. Ronald, you know my quote, you can be mad, but you can keep your ass mad over there in South Africa. Now, I'm gonna keep going on to the next couple because I wanna hold his too long. Now, Kaylani and Asuelu, they go car shopping. Neither of them have been working. He insists on getting a minivan. Now, with this minivan situation, if none of y'all ain't working, why are y'all car shopping? I mean, unless if y'all gonna turn in a car and try to get a down payment on something and start like a little 200 some down payment, 300 some down payment a month with a turn in, with a trade in, that's a different. But the car has to have trade in value. If you don't have trade in value, then how you expecting to get a car? And then you ain't got no job though, too. I think you're supposed to have a job if you're gonna trade in a car. You're supposed to have a job if you're going to get a car, period. That's like going to get a house. It's the same thing, but except it's a little bit more cheaper, but you still need to have a job. You got to have a job history at least of 6 months to a year. And if you ain't got no income coming in, how's the salesman going to trust y'all to get a car? But the car salesman, that he wants a van because he plans on having more kids, he tells the car salesman this. He tells the car salesman this. He ain't even talked to his wife Kaylani about it first. You know, talk to her about it first. Don't just come out of nowhere and tell the car salesman like, yeah, I want more kids. And man, Kaylani looking like, huh? Like, I gotta push these babies out. You don't have to push the babies out. You can just give them to me, and then I gotta push them out. You know, like, he wasn't even thinking of telling her that he wants more kids. It was a shock to her. Like, huh? Like, shock value. You throwing this lady a loop. But without discussing it with his wife first, that he wants 7 kids, she does not want any more kids. And she's saying basically, if I want any more kids, let these 2 right here grow. And it's already hard enough that we both ain't even working, so we need money first before we raise these kids. And she was like, then we both grow up poor. So why want to bring more kids to the situation? More kids, more financial problems if you don't have it. You know, like, and that's true. You don't have it and you ain't got no job, don't be out here having more kids if you ain't saved up some money to take care of them babies, because you need diapers, clothes, and these kids grow. You need more and more every year for these kids. You can't just be going out here spending money and thinking that it's going to be okay. No, it's not. But that's what Asuelu trying to get. And that's what he wants, and I don't think he's gonna get it. But then another hand too, did y'all see when Sway was talking to his mom, and after the little boy was I don't know, twerking or whatever he was doing, he was trying to Sway was trying to teach him the Samoan dance. He twerked after she took them kids, and he was talking to his mama. She was like, "Yeah, we want to come. We're gonna take a trip to Samoa, but we want to come and see you." And he like, "Who is we?" And she was like, "Me and Tammy." Boy, Swaylu was like, "Yeah, I don't want to see Tammy." That's Swaylu's one of his oldest sisters. Because the last time they was on the tele, she was basically saying, "I feel like they need to get a divorce if she can't contribute to Mama and us." Yeah, he quit talking to his sister for a long time, and he said he been arguing with his mom, so he stopped talking to her for a minute too. But now that he's back on good terms with them, it's like the mom is, man, look, Swaylu, you better realize what's real and take care of your family and quit just trying to put your other family first, because your immediate family comes first. What's inside of your home, what you sleep with in the bed and the babies, you got to worry about what's good for them. You can't be just out here worried about other people's needs and their money, even though that's your mama and family. All that stuff go out the window when it's time for you to take care of your wife and your kids. I don't know what's going on, but a Swaylu, sometimes you got to cut people off until they get themselves together. Because Tammy basically, she she be trying to fight Kaylani's sister. I would not bring her, and I wouldn't. He just gave in. Oh yeah, go, come on, you guys. Hell no, I would have, man. Look, I'm sorry, Mama, I love you, but I just can't do it right now because I need to talk to my sister first before you even bring her out here. I need to set the record straight. Look, you ain't gonna be coming out here fighting. That's when you step up, Asuelu. Like you have to step up in a big way and tell your sister face to face over the phone before she even get there. Don't come out here trying to fight my wife. This is my wife. I'm married to her, and I got 2 kids, but I don't need all that stuff on Christmas. You need to come out. If you ain't going to come out here with a straight mind, don't come at all. But obviously, he gave in. So I don't know what to tell them. I don't know what to tell him. I already told him what I told him. And so it is what it is. I don't care for his mom or his sister with all that drama and all that money they want to allegedly go back to Samoa. They want to send money back to Samoa. That's a damn lie. They're going to pocket that money and go pay some rent and go buy cars and I don't know what else. Maybe buy a house. But let's go to the next couple. Now, Brandon and Julia. Now, Brandon signs a lease on the apartment already with Julia, and Betty and Ron complain about the entire apartment. They go into the apartment because they show Betty and he show his mom and his dad. Look, Mom, Dad, I'm looking at this place, and he was pretending like he was looking for the place, and now he's even trying to let them know he really signed a lease already. So he takes Julia, Betty, and Ron with him to go look at the apartment that they already looked at, and they going in there. All of a sudden, you hear is, "Yo, Betty, this place ain't got no windows. You guys need outside windows. You can't even see it. It's small in here." She walked into the bathroom. It's small in here. Like, I would feel cramped. I would feel cramped up all in here. And yeah, it's too small. This place is small. Then why do they have a window right here? I'm like, damn, she complaining a lot. And then she was like, "Y'all on the 6th floor. What if something happened? The fire building, the building that gets on fire, there's no way you can escape." And by the time she was saying that, got done, he was like, "Well, we already signed the lease." And she was like, "Oh," they was both looking shocked. They was like, "Oh, well, this is what you want," and it was like, "Yeah." And so Betty and Ron was a little sit down talk between the episode and was saying they feel like Julia is the one, that's pushing him to get these places and stuff like that. But Betty also said that she wanted a daughter-in-law and she didn't want to lose her son, but she said you either had to choose one or the other. And so she's feel like she's losing her son, but she gained a daughter-in-law. But at the same time, man, let these people grow up and get the hell up out of that farm, because they even said it. We got to go back to working now. Now she said I'm happy they handled it in a better way than they did at the dinner table, like last season. I'm way happy about that because Betty and Ron were tripping last season. But with them two just agreeing like they don't care, we're going to just have to handle the farm by ourselves. I'm proud of them for saying that they're gonna just do it by themselves and they ain't get so mad at him making his own decisions with moving out with his wife. Because they let them do what they have to do, let them figure it out, let them be grown. Because you running around y'all house being grown and they feel like, look, we need our own place. At least they want their own space. Let them get their own space. Let them go out there and bump their head a couple times and figure out what to do in life. That's how you grow. But that's a good thing to see on all sides of the spectrum for all four of them. Now let's go to the next couple. Wish y'all the best of luck too in your marriage. Now we're gonna go to Michael and Angela. And I like these two, but at the same time, what I was seeing, Michael has been blowing Skylar's phone up. He's been blowing Skylar's phone up just to talk to Angela. And Skylar is Angela's daughter. We see a stronger side of Michael and Angela. She see a strong side of him that she don't like. She don't like. She screams, "I'm an American." What does that have to do with anything? I'm sorry, Angela, but yeah, you need to let that man be a man and stand up. When you in your wrong, you in your wrong. When you right, you right. But he was basically tired of you talking to him that way, which is understandable. Michael is tired of letting Angela win the arguments. And I mean, he's been letting her win for some years now. So he's tired of he's tired of letting her win the arguments. And he's ready to try to at least win one argument, which that ain't gonna work for him to win no arguments. But I'm glad that Angela said that she's not gonna give up. One of her friends encouraged her not to give up on the marriage, and she said she's gonna just stick it out. But she when she get mad, she get mad. She wanna hold on and try to tell him, like, basically she wants him to miss her. Because I'm pretty sure Angela misses him. Like they ain't been talking that much. So Angela, I know she missed him, and I know he missed Angela. But he's just tired of being talked to like that and yelled at. So when he's like, "Well, I'm not going for that," and no, he's like, no. He was like, "So what?" She was like, "I need to find somebody else." He's basically not giving in anymore. He's tired of it. So she said, "I'm done with you, Michael. I'm gonna hang up." And she hangs up. I was like, dang. Like, yeah, Angela, maybe you got to calm down talking to him, like, because he's not going for it no more. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love both of y'all as a couple. Love you to death. I think y'all funny as hell when y'all together. Y'all, you got chemistry there and all that, but sometimes when it's a distance between y'all, especially from country to country, or, it's that big old distance, that big gap. Sometimes it be them arguments that comes and they occur. Y'all can't just go and talk to each other about them like face to face. You have to get over the phone. So sometimes you have to let up on them. You got to let up on them a little bit. You can't be so, Michael, I can't stand you, Michael. You doing this. You the reason why I'm smoking. You got to let up a little bit, because he's like feeling like him being over there in Africa. He's tired. He's tired of you yelling at him. He just don't want to see that no more. I don't know how y'all was when y'all first got together, but he want the old Angela, the nice, loving, caring Angela back. He don't care for this new Angela that, getting her surgeries done. It's good to uplift yourself, but he don't care for you always yelling at him, because now it's like when you started, you kept going, and you gotta quit. You gotta quit. You gotta quit. Because he's not finna tolerate it anymore. And he's like, hey, when you told him about that divorce thing, he was just looking like he's scared to get a divorce with you. But at the end of the day, if you guys ain't gonna work out, then stay off the phone just for right now. Give each other time, to think about it. Come back and talk a couple hours later. Don't go days, text each other. Go ahead and text. So sometimes texting is therapeutic. It works. You get out what you got to get out in the text message instead of picking up that phone. Text the person out your anger. Oh, man, I feel like, because they ain't got to hear you, but they can just read it, and they can see the aggression in your text. So sometimes just text. Boom, boom, boom. Knock that argument out through the text, and then get on the phone after y'all saying, I miss you, though, and then y'all get on the phone and everything is calm. You know, everything is calm, and it went from 10 to 0. Now y'all can actually talk over the phone. That's how, and that's a tip I just gave you and Michael. You know, text fight each other. You can text fight, boom, 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 boom. Say what you got to say. Don't let us hear it on the camera because we got to clock it. We have to clock it. And I'm wishing y'all the best of luck. Hold on. I don't know who that was, but I'm so sorry. My phone was ringing. I had to decline the phone call. Don't call me on live, people. Don't call me on live. It ain't none of y'all in the chat, but I'm just telling people out there, don't call me when I'm live. Because I just gave y'all a tip. It's up to y'all if y'all gonna follow it. It worked. It worked for me when I'm me and my wife going at it. Or we got a problem. She'll chew me out in the text. I'll be like, damn, man, look, I don't want to keep going on about this. Like, I'll try to keep the argument going for at least about 2 minutes. After them 2 minutes is up, I get the mess of my wife. Hey, man, baby, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'll text, baby, I'm sorry. Yeah, because I'm trying to get her back into feeling good, you know, and being happy. And then I'll pick up the phone and call her. If she avoided my phone call, I'll wait 10 minutes, call again. If she avoided it, I'll wait 20 minutes. She avoid that, then I gotta wait an hour. I gotta let her calm down, and then I'll text her, okay, you all right? You want something? Boom, get back on the phone. Everything is cool. It's therapeutic. It works. It really does work. Sometimes picking up that phone call, arguing, it ain't gonna get you nowhere. But these are the questions. We're gonna move on to the questions. Who would bring an RV to the streets of DC and expect to find parking? I have no idea who would do that. But if they did, then that's on them. Was Ronald manipulating by taking the kids Christmas shopping? Yeah, he was. He trying to make the kids come on. Y'all need to move over to Africa. It's the best place in the world. Everywhere has their good parts. Everywhere has their bad parts. What you just didn't show them that they should move to Africa by buying a lot of Christmas stuff. No, you got to do more than that. They need to feel secure, protected, comfortable, everything, all the above. And then if they want their family, I mean, who wants to be that far away from their family? There. Thank you, EBCV for the 559 chat. Maybe long distance marriage relationship made Angela feel frustrated. That's why her reaction was very aggressive. I guess, hey, that could be so true. Like, that could be so totally true. It did make her aggressive. Yeah, I totally agree. And that probably could have been the case. It probably could have been the case. Just her not being in front of Michael, it makes it hard. It makes a strain on your relationship. Now let's get back to the question. Was Ronald putting on a show for his mother? I think so. Honestly, yeah, I think so. I think he was trying to look like a good father when in all actuality, he wasn't being a good father in front of Tiffany, but he wanted to pretend and be like that in front of his mom. Now, which don't make any sense. Why would you do that? You know, be a good father, period. Like, do it without nobody looking. Do it without being in front of your wife. Do it without being in front of a crowd of people. You do that naturally. You know, like, that's something a father must do if he has kids. And I'm telling you, from a father to another father, you have to be the best dad in the world to that kid. Maybe not to other people, but for that kid, when that kid grew up and they say, you're the best dad in the world, that's the greatest feeling ever. To hear your own child say that. Trust me, it feels good. Now, next question is, does Tiffany have high expectations? I wouldn't say they're high expectations. I would say she just has standard expectations for him to be a father and just to help change a poopy diaper. That's not a high expectation. She's saying she needs help. And she's not saying like, oh, I need you to have all this money. She's just saying she needs you to have your stuff together, which a man is supposed to have. Some men don't have it, unfortunately. But when a woman sticks by you and it's taking you years to get your stuff together, like, if you ain't showing no progress within those years, like at least a 30-40% progress out of 100. If you're showing only 5 within a couple years, yeah, that's a problem. You're supposed to have high expectations in a marriage, period. You're supposed to have high expectations, no lie. Now, next question. Are you signing up for Brandon's OnlyFans? I don't know what the hell this boy doing with her OnlyFans. I don't know what him and Tiffany, him and Julia is thinking with her OnlyFans. Now, should they have an OnlyFans? I don't know. I don't know what they got going on. Is they gonna go back to the farm and be the freaks on the farm again? And man, look, I'm not signing up. I don't do that stuff. If you do, that's on you. But I'm not. What, Brandon? No. Don't nobody. No. I ain't even know the man had OnlyFans until the other day. No. No. Put a yes or no if you signing up right now in the chat for Brandon's OnlyFans. And I'm supporting you right now, Brandon. I'm just giving you some support out there. I'm gonna see who all. I drank something real quick. I need some energy, boy. If you gonna sign up for that, we have a problem. But I'm gonna move on to the next question. As y'all put y'all yes and no, I'm pretty sure everybody like, yeah, I'm not even gonna like nothing right now. Now, let's move on to the next question. Why is Angela so mad that Michael is standing up for himself? Just like that person just said, this could be the outcome right here. This could be the outcome. Maybe long-distance relationships made Angela feel frustrated. That's why her reaction was very aggressive. That sounds about right to me. I can't disagree with that one. That was a good comment right there. I could totally agree with that one. I see everybody putting no for that. No, Brandon, they ain't checking for your OnlyFans. But yeah, I think that's what it is. That long distance, and they put a strain on that marriage, And it's a way you can fix that. Like I said, argue text, argue in text messages. They work. Not over the phone, because over the phone, FaceTime, yeah, that tends to, boy, you don't want to be arguing over the phone or over that FaceTime. It don't work like how you think. And another question, why did she yell, "I'm an American"? I don't know why she yelled that, but that I ain't gonna lie. Now, Angela funny as hell. That was funny when she said that. I was like, damn, you ain't gotta even tell him like that. He was just looking like, no. That shit was funny. I ain't gonna lie, but I'll drop that link if y'all want to come up and say give y'all thoughts on this whole entire 90-Day Fiance, episode. But yeah, let me read some of these comments. Angela probably thinks she'll lose control. I think she already lost control, Jimmy. I think she already lost it. I think she already, because he over there by himself. June 6th. What was Angela saying? What? June said, I don't know. I don't be really paying too much attention. If too many people are talking out, it's hard for me to hear everything. She yelled that. Hold on. She yelled that because she believes that makes her superior to Michael. I mean, yeah. It makes her feel like, yeah, she's the B her mama warned you about. I love that when she said that shit be funny as hell. Your mama warned you about. I'm like, oh, why she going there? That's some southern shit. You hear me? Like, that's funny though, because Angela don't be playing no games, and Angela feel like, look, you gonna either bow down or not bow down. I think that it's time for him to bow down, and I don't think it's time for you to bow down. I'm lying. Let me quit. Instigating, the situation. But it is what it is. Damn, everybody's talking about Angela. Angela let him know that women here are in control. Yeah, women here are in control in America. Yeah, it's not how it is in Africa, my brother. It's not the same. These women over here, yeah, you want your wife to be in control of the household, especially because that's her kingdom. That's her queendom, put it that way. That's her domain. You got to respect a woman in her kitchen, her bedroom, her living room, her bathrooms. You got to respect it all. Women don't play that over here. They ain't finna. I don't know what it is, Michael, but if you talking to your people, you got to quit talking to them because, boy, Angela going in on your ass. As an American, we have to be honest that it is the land of excuses and disrespect for other cultures and values. Totally agree. Totally agree. That's one thing I don't say. I'm an American to people. I don't care to say that. I'm just saying I'm a human being. Like, I'm human just like you. Just being from America doesn't make me better than you. The only man I bow to is Jesus. I hear you. I hear you. Amen to that one. I hear you. But Michael needs to, what that say? Michael needs to, hold on. What that say right here? Michael needs to bow out. Man, somebody, that's crazy. That was funny. I ain't gonna lie, that was too funny. But when she was telling him all the mess, I couldn't help but imagine if she was she was some marble smoking cowboy I don't want to read that one. That's just coming across a little bit too funny, Cuban. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, like certain words you don't want to put up here, I don't want to read that one. But yeah, it was funny. Yeah, it was funny. What would make her think she could find street parking for an RV on a narrow one-way street of DC? Yeah, you talking about you talking about Elizabeth? Yeah, she was tripping. You ain't gonna find no parking space though. Hold on, look. I took Angela's statement as a comparison to African women. Yeah, yeah, that's about right. That's about right. That's about right. We might as well go ahead and ask where Confederate Mike was on June 6th. I don't know. Y'all going in, y'all be watching detail, y'all be paying attention. You hear me? Y'all be paying too much attention to detail. Angela has never respected Michael. I wouldn't say that, Val. I think she probably had respect for him when she was over there, but when she got back over here and she got to seeing that he don't do the same things as what he was doing over there, and not, just always, oh yeah, Angela, baby. It's not no more baby when he ain't in front of you, but it was baby on the phone until you got spending that money. All that baby shit went out the window. He probably was like, "Yeah, you're spending all the money." Yeah, he was tripping. Let me see what you're talking about, Cat Ann. They blame Andre for her lack of common sense. That right there, like, to be honest with you, that's something to talk about. They blamed Andre for every single thing. And he put it this way, Andre ain't even got to be nowhere. If Elizabeth disagrees with something, they going to blame Andre on it. Well, Andre, the reason why you acting like that, because Andre is married. You married to Andre. You married him, and now he looking ridiculous. And you looking ridiculous too. Let me see what this person wrote. LOL, she threw a cake in his face in Africa. She never has respect for him. Respected him, facts. But we don't know what happens when they off the camera. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously they must be thriving if they still together this long. You know what I'm saying? It worked for them. If it works for them, hey, it works for them. But when you bring it on TV, we see it all. We don't get. All you gotta do is go look some of this stuff up too on YouTube, and it'll pop up. But y'all going in today, like, damn. No, Angela treats him like a property and a kid. Yeah, I wouldn't say too much about that. I don't know about treating him like a property, but damn, yeah, y'all going in. Libby looking sus. Libby looking sus? Like, what you mean, suspect? Bobby? Talking about like suspect? Like what she looking sus on? I want to know what she looking sus about. Look, yeah, me too. Man, I was hyped to see scrap between Andre and Charles. I was so ready for that. I can't stand when TLC always brings it on the next episode. We want to see it now. I'm ready to see them now, and I don't want to see. I'll be honest with you. I don't want to see no. I want to see a punch be thrown. I want to see some. You know what I'm saying? I want to see one of those, a good hook, a punch to the kidney or something. You know, kick him in the leg, kick him. You know what I'm saying? Punch him. I want to see some fight. All that. I mean, we've been hearing these two go at it for, man, two whole seasons. What, 3 or 2 whole seasons we've been seeing these two go at it. I'm tired of y'all talking too much. I'm ready. If y'all gonna take, man, go outside, put some gloves on or something. Let's see a boxing match. You hear me? Because then just go ahead and knock Charlie out, Mr. Moldova. You hear me? In this other hand, in this other corner, we have, I'm gonna be the ring announcer. In this other hand, we have Charlie, aka Drunken Man. And then in this other ring, in this other corner, we have Andre, Mr. Moldova. You know, all you can do is call him Mr. Moldova. You can't even call him nothing else but Mr. Moldova. That's about it. Look, yeah, we want to see Charlie, Andre, Tammy, and Kalani's sister fight. Facts. We want to see that. We want to see we here for the mess. I want to see the destruction. I want to see somebody fight. You hear me? I want to see a fight. I'm tired of sitting back watching all this arguing, and then next thing you know, nothing happened. Till next time. Hell no, next time on nothing. Y'all better bring this mug back, rewind, and give us 20 more minutes at least of the show. If they gonna make it 2 hours, make it 2 hours and 20, and then put the last excitement in there in the last 20 minutes. TLC, I just gave you an idea. Cut the check. But yeah, put the last minute in there. They don't need no Discovery app, Bobby. Somebody put it on Discovery app. No, hell no, put that mug on Sling on my cable. But I want to see it on the TLC regular program. Put that mug on there. Y'all too much y'all like drama. Obviously you don't, because I ain't seen nothing yet that's exciting. I want to see the fight. I want to see somebody get punched out. You know what I mean? I want to see somebody get beat up. but yeah, let me see. Let me read a couple. I'll give y'all about 3 more minutes. I'm going to read a couple more of these answers, and I'm going to wrap it up. If nobody ain't calling, I'll drop the link one more time. I know I don't be dropping the link for y'all. I'm so sorry half the time, but I'll drop it one more time. Let me see. Tammy will get smashed, period. Fact, yeah, we done turned this into WWF, a.k.a. MMA. Tammy, yeah, you going to get smashed. I'm sorry, man, Carolina boy. Yeah, all she got to do is just run into you, grab you, and bear hug the hell out of you, and all that. I'll just grab you by your throat, you know what I'm saying, and throw you down on the ground, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's what I want to see. I'm tired of that. I think Tammy will get beat up. I think Kaylani got hands that we don't know about. They are from an unknown universe. Didn't Mike leave Natalie at the doctor's office? Oh, yeah, he did. He did leave her at the doctor's office and didn't come back. Okay, let me bring up Oval real quick, y'all. What's up, Oval? What up?
What's going on? How you doing today?
Man, you know me. I'm just starting up the Fight Club. Somebody said, Khadijah said, Geo's Fight Club. I love it.
Man, you know how I love how you always go from couple to couple and you give breakdowns. It's wonderful how you do that. But you know what I'm saying? I just said, all I have to say is when nothing against Angela as a person, but at the same time, when she's married to him, even when she wasn't married to him, she hasn't showed no respect from him from day one. I mean, It's not about black and white. It's about a woman and a man. She shows no respect to him whatsoever. He kissed her butt from the beginning. Now Michael was kissing her butt because he was like, okay, I love her. I'm trying to get to America. I'm gonna do whatever I need to do. But at the same time, he just got tired of it. He's tired of being disrespected.
Yeah, I mean, it comes to a point to where she was going at him, and he felt like, look, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of you just always, you know. And he said it. He was like, I'm tired of her yelling at me. Right. He said it. It came out of his mouth. It didn't come out of mine. It came out of his mouth. But at the same time, Angela has to, you know, she has to calm down on how the way she talked to him, period. Like, and you're right with that cake situation over there and, you know, throwing it in his face and tripping on him. Yeah, it was a
I
little bit
mean,
too much.
now you're talking about if your daddy was there, your daddy would have slapped him and all that stuff. Now you want to whoop his ass. I mean, whoop his. I'm trying
Yeah,
not
yeah.
to
All right.
channel, but but you try not to. You try not to put some physical harm on it. How you gonna sit up there and threaten about what somebody else going to do to him? That's just like saying if I'm not trying to bring color into it, but at the same time, it's like saying, "Oh, my daddy would have hung you" or whatever. You gotta stop that stuff,
Oh, no,
Angela.
you can't
Angela
say
had to.
that.
She got to find some. She got to find some respect for him. And as far as Andre goes, come on now. The thing is with Andre, I'm not saying Andre is such a bad person. At the same time, though, he is so trying to get over. You got to realize he's trying to get rid of two of the kids' job at the family business. So of course the kids gonna say something. You trying to do Charlie's job. You trying to do the real estate job. You getting rid of two of the kids' job that's already got a job with their dad. I don't blame him. I say something too.
That's true. What's up, Khadijah? That's very true, Obal. You made a very clear, plain statement about it, and that's true. Like I don't want to them keep going at Andre over something he ain't do. They need to leave that man alone. But what's up, Khadijah? You got you got an input you want to put in on this show?
Angela is a very nasty human being. You shouldn't
Amen.
be. She's way too old to be that hateful.
Woo.
Mm.
Or maybe because her life was so hard and all the drama that she is so hateful. But you've got to be humble and you've got to be a thankful human being. And if that man loves you and pays attention to you, you should be thankful, not hateful. And no one wants to think that their significant other is putting themselves in harm's way just to
Mm-hmm.
get skinny. Why don't you work out or stop eating or put the cigarettes down and do something different with yourself? I mean, that's just common sense. It don't take a genius to figure that out.
Wow.
That's not
Have we noticed one thing though? Have you noticed that we haven't seen that one baby daddy, not one baby daddy come get the kids or nothing like that? Y'all don't need a man, but y'all got plenty of baby daddies over there.
right. That's what I'm saying. And no one needs to be looking for a man with all them. You got to raise them children. And how can you raise all them kids if you all out looking for men? Who knows what the
Mm-hmm.
daughter is doing? I don't know them, so I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't know people's stories. It's not my business. But in a
Right.
way, it is our business when you put it out there.
Hey.
True.
And you are going to get backlash, whether it be good or whether it be bad. But you can't be a hateful human being and expect somebody to love you. No one
Thank
loves
you.
hateful people. They'll only care about you for so long and then it gets old. I mean, we've all been through it in life. Relationships that wasn't the greatest. Well, not all of us. Some of us, have better relationships than others. But
Mm-hmm.
you can't be a hateful person. Nobody loves a hateful person for long. It gets old. You can't keep, he was giving her excuses, but he's done with excuses now.
Mm-hmm.
It's over. He's
But
like, man, I'm 30 something. I ain't got time for this crap. I don't have time neither. At 44.
yeah, but at the same time, Michael knew what he was getting himself into dating Angela. He seen those traits. So I'm gonna say I like Angela, I like Michael, and she's a lovable person. Like you just got to see how the way she is off the camera. You know what I'm saying? Like she's not. Most likely, all the time, she probably ain't yelling at him. I think TLC be hyping it up, because they want to see the drama. But let me bring Blip up. And the drama be good. I ain't gonna lie to you. The drama is messy. What's up, Blip? What it do?
What's going on, people?
What's going on with you, my
Hello.
brother?
Hey, Val.
Hey, Biv. How are you, babe?
I'm good. Missed y'all, man. Haven't been on here in a minute. Hey, Miss Khadijah.
Excuse my language.
So,
Go
Leo,
ahead, Blip.
have you noticed my man Mike, one more potato boy away from a divorce? She told that man make some more
Yeah.
potatoes and go in that kitchen one more time. He out of there.
They ain't going nowhere. They gonna still be together.
I don't know how he
I'm
do
telling
it.
you. Huh?
I don't know how he do it, man. She rude. She mean. She manipulative. For all that, he's a guy American woman.
Okay.
But
I really want
you
to
know,
know who. Everybody keeps talking about how much of a decent person. Why would you show your ugly self to the camera, but show the rest of the world your nice side? I don't believe that. I don't
Yeah,
believe that.
that's true.
If you are, I'm sorry, but for her to be that grown, you're gonna show your ugly side to everybody and to him, the man that you're supposed to love, but to people that you just come across in everyday life, you're sweet to them,
yeah.
And you still
but
talk
not
about
your
his
husband.
mama. Like the mama thing was 3 episodes ago. How y'all still fighting about something the mama supposedly said? Let it
Mm,
go.
mm.
And regardless of whether she's an American or not, that doesn't mean that you could be disrespectful to people. Yes, in America, women do what they want to do. And yes, we do here in America. But
Yeah,
that
but
doesn't
at
mean
the
you can
same,
be disrespectful to people. That doesn't mean that you can down somebody else's culture, because I'm not going to be disrespectful.
there
But
you go.
Americans don't have culture.
And
Americans
see,
don't have a lot of values.
that's right. But
They
see, when she
value
keeps throwing that
money.
in, that it looks bad. It makes it look like she's making it racial when she does like that. She's the one that make it look
Yeah,
like that because she always want to throw about I'm American, like she's always above him. Like you ain't American, you ain't nothing. And that makes her look very nasty and very terrible. It makes things look worse. How she always
yeah,
throw that in his face.
Mm.
Look, I
it
think
is. It is disgusting.
Mike with the Russian and African might need to trade women. African might need to get with Natalie, and then Big Mike needs to get with Big Cigarette
Yeah,
and see how they get along
cigarette.
together.
Now, Angela
You
don't want
said
no
Big
Angela
Mike.
don't want no white man. Angela don't want no white man. So she just need to tell the truth. She don't
She
want
want
no
to
white
bully
man.
him. If she want to bully him, better get one of them.
Especially not a hillbilly like Mike.
She
That's
don't.
too much Caucasian
Hmm.
for her.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
don't. She
that's
don't
too
want.
much.
Yeah.
All right, too much mayo on the white bread. I got it. Too much mayo on the white bread.
Yeah, she don't. She don't want that. You look at all them. Look at all them grandkids. It's go through their families. They don't want nothing like that.
True that.
Nope.
Like
Mm-mm.
Rice Krispies, chocolate. You got your
That is
chocolate. You got your light.
cigarette.
I don't know what
She talk,
Angela gonna do though. You can't keep cursing this man out millions of miles away and expect him to sit there and go through it. He just now starting to talk back in season 25. He
yeah,
been putting up with it so long.
I wish she clean up her house though before the cameras come in there though. If you want to find something to do, go ahead. Come on, clean up the damn house.
You
Clean
ain't
your house
lying.
up.
That floor was nasty. And then you see how
Oh
they had to keep like maneuvering the camera so you wouldn't see the
yeah.
nastiness.
Oh my God. You got so much nastiness go and you want to sweep the floor. How about you sweep some of that stuff and stack it up? It's stacked up with hangers and everything. Girl,
Right.
please clean up. Clean up.
And I mean, it
She,
might be like 6 to 8 kids, but them kids are way too big. That's a kid that that's a mess of 3 and 4 year olds make, throwing stuff on the floor. Those kids are way too big. But we know that a lot of, families of different races don't have the same type of discipline understanding that others have
uh, she
in
need
many
Mike.
ways.
She need Mike. She need a storyline. Because who else going to take her to be on this show? She's not going to go nowhere else and find another man. So he ain't going nowhere.
She'll
He going to
be
stay
she'll
whooped.
be
He
in
going to
Saudi
stay yelling.
Arabia in 5 years doing another show with
But you know
somebody
what?
else.
Natalie, you know,
I need to check. Call
not
me,
to be so
Angela.
hard on Angela. Not to be so hard on Angela. There's other people on there like Natalie is a weirdo.
Yes.
Natalie she don't have no respect for Mike whatsoever. Natalie is totally was told I know they say they divorced now, but Natalie was just totally using Michael. Let's just be real. She just totally using her. And Michael using her too. Mike seen her as a sex toy. I'm just what I'm saying. All
And
Mike wanted
and that's what I
was some
said.
cat in the woods. That's all he wanted was some cat in the woods. That's all he
Right.
wanted.
And that's what I said too. When he saw her, he thought he was gonna get this doll on his arm. But when she
Right.
showed that I ain't with that, I got my own personality, whether it's the greatest or not, she has her own
Mhm.
personality, and he don't
Right.
want that. He's a hillbilly. And I'm being honest, my mother was a hillbilly. So I can say that.
Mhm.
And she would tell
Mhm.
people I was a hillbilly. I was
Oh, you
born
got a
in the hills, I
pass.
ran around with shoes on and all of that. But he's too slow for Natalie. Natalie she wants other things and he just can't give them to her. All he could give her was a green card. She saw that when she got here. I never saw no happiness in them from the beginning anyway. I never saw no happiness. They all looked upset and angry. They can't, and it's not just the breakdown in their language barrier, it's the breakdown in personalities.
Right.
People, and you know, he does things one way, she wants to do things another way. People have to learn. They are at 40 some years old. You have got to learn to grow up and, you know, have some respect for yourself and for others. And if you can't, then be on your own.
And that's why she starts sneaking around. And that's why she starts sneaking around.
She's high class. She's a model. She's better than him, apparently. I don't see it. Maybe if I go over there, I'll see it. But that's all the episodes have been about. How high class she is, how low class he is. Her mama looking. I don't know what's going on, but it's the same storyline for 18 weeks.
I just want to know why do all these women on these shows? I mean, I'm a woman myself, and you got to look at yourself. Why all y'all got to wear y'all panties up in your coochie like that? I don't understand. And then Yara come out the bathroom talking about, what you want me to do, pee in the track? But she pulling her pants out of girl. You had time to wash your hands and pull your pants out your cooch. I mean, I don't understand these girls, all the pants so tight and everything else. Lord, y'all look at y'allself. How y'all showing y'allself? Goodness, Lord.
Yeah, but we're gonna wrap it up.
Okay. All right.
No,
sorry, Jim.
What y'all last words is? We're gonna wrap it up. We at the hour mark. Any last words from any one of y'all? Just go ahead and get your last words out.
Stop being so lonely.
But I just want to say it's nice to see everybody again. It's been a minute. I hope to get back on regular schedule with y'all. Gio, always a pleasure. Val, Khadijah, thanks for being awesome.
Yeah. Thank you, my brother.
Be safe, bud.
Nice hanging out with y'all, Gio, Khadijah, Biff. It's always nice to see y'all. All I want to say is I'm so tired of fake story with Kalani and Oswello. I'm sorry. That's just some fake fighting stuff. That's fake.
It is. It's very, very boring. Well, it was nice talking to you, Gio, Biff, Val, everybody. Have a good day. And my to anybody is don't be lonely and go searching for anybody anywhere because you don't know them, especially when you got children. You can't do that.
Love
man
and
or
respect
woman.
first.
I'm gonna be on next season. Don't worry. I'm looking now.
Love and respect. Oh, Biff. Bye. I know I gotta go now. Hit this boy crazy. Love and respect self first. Love and respect self first. That's what people need to learn.
Yep. But that's all y'all final words.
Final words.
Sir.
Gio, love you.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Val, Khadijah, and Bliff for showing up on the panel. I appreciate y'all a lot. And thank everybody in the chat. I would like to thank the mods who came out too and supported the channel. Also, thanks for the super chats. I appreciate it a lot. And also as well, if you're not subbed to my channel, make sure that you sub to the channel and hit that notification bell for me to be notified when I do drop a later live. Also, I got another channel called Gio's Urban Talk. Over there on that channel, we get busy over there, and I get to hit real topics, about anything that has anything to do with women. But I try to stay away from death situations. I don't like talking about that because we all know what just happened 2 days ago. And rest in peace to that little man that lost his life on live. We don't like stuff like that, but
yeah, I tried to see that. Yeah, I've been trying to check it out.
Let's not talk about it on here because that is a sad situation.
No. I know. I'm trying to check out your other channel. I've been just now trying to check out your other channel.
It's called Gio Urban Talk.
Right. And I just been today. I just been looking for it.
I just was talking about the lady who
got hit in the throat. Yeah.
What was that? New York. Yeah, she got punched in the throat by the police officer. That was a sad situation. So I had to bring that up. And we need more women to stand up for themselves when it come down to stuff like that. And we need y'all to go out here and say something about it and protest. And it should be 25 women. It should be over thousands of women out there in these streets marching, including the man on top of that. But y'all hit the thumbs up for me and keep the comments going down below. I'm going to get up out of here. Peace and love to y'all, and God bless everybody.
Bye.
Later.